Welcome back to another customizing video. So today I have a different kind of custom. My friend requested that I turn this space into something cute. Personally, I think that this dog is just not very cute overall, and especially because his eyes are missing, his tail is missing. Yeah, he's looking pretty ugly. She gave me this tail, which I'm really not sure which kind of LPS this came from. It looks like a G4 pet for sure, but she wants me to give him this tail and turn it into something. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I think I can do it. So let's get to it. The best way to make this tail stay in place is with some clay. So I'm using some kinetitite here. Just kidding, that did not want to work. So instead, I'm gonna use some super glue and hope that this will work a lot better. Okay, that actually worked so much better. I'm glad I didn't fool with the kinetitite for too long because it is on there good, and I'm gonna let it dry completely overnight before painting it. I think it looks really cool. The first thing I gotta do is get this base color on here, so that's what I'm starting with. This is probably the most time-consuming part of customizing. This and the eyes are both time-consuming. But thankfully for this base coat, I didn't have to mix any colors, and that's always a good thing. It saves some time, and I don't have to worry about trying to get the same exact color later. It is always nice keeping a handheld fan or hair dryer or something around while customizing, so you can dry the paint up quicker between layers, and that also saves time. I just finished the base coat, so this is what he's looking like. I'm really happy with how it came out. It looks really smooth and just nice. Can't see any clumps or brush strokes, so very happy with how it looks. And now I just have to seal the base coat so that none of it will come up whenever I do the details, and then I will start on the details. I have the base color sealed. This is the moment when I start drawing on some details. So nothing special, nothing fancy, just with the normal pencil I sort of sketch out what I'm gonna paint, and it helps me to get better lines. I used to not be very patient about paint drying, so while this dried, for example, I would start working somewhere else on the custom, and that always turned out to be a bad decision because I would always smudge the paint that wasn't dry. So I always try now to let it completely dry first before I work on anything else. It's more important that I wait it out than to mess it up and have to redo it. That would end up taking a lot more time. Ta-da! This is what I've done on him so far. So it actually took me a lot longer to get all of this done than I anticipated. I thought since it was a dark color that it wouldn't take too many layers. I was wrong. It took quite a lot of layers to get the color that I actually wanted, but finally we are there. So this is what he's looking like. Very interesting. So now I just gotta get on to the next part. Let's just go ahead and get right into that. For this next part, I'm just going to be adding some lighter cream aspects to the custom. So he's just very neutral colors here. So far, this is what I have. I haven't completely done all of the layers on the cream yet, but I outlined some of the dark brown on his face, his paws, his tail. I just wanted to go ahead and show it before I started adding polka dots, because he's gonna have polka dots on the brown here, here, and here. Actually, there's gonna be polka dots on all of the dark brown besides his nose. That might look a little funny. Well, I changed my mind on the polka dots. So my friend and I both agreed that the polka dots look the best on the head and the back, and if I had added them to the other dark places, then it would just be too many spots. But this is what he's looking like. He was inspired by this LPS deer, so hopefully you can see that kind of coming through. That might explain why it has some like deer sort of markings and inspo. I think he's turning out really cute, and definitely so far a lot cuter than he was before. So all I have left now is to paint the eyes. Then I just have to seal him up and gloss his eyes, and he will be done. So let's get to it. I am now working on the eyes, and the blue eye is getting near finished over here, and I have a green eye that I'm working on. So these are the colors that my friend chose out, and I am almost done. I can't believe it. I have finished the custom, and now I'm gonna bring it in so you can see. Ta-da! So here is the finished outcome. I think it looks so much better than it did before. And I think this tail actually looks pretty cool on here. Makes it kind of look like, I don't know, a fox tail or something. I actually have no idea where this tail came from. She just handed it to me and I was like, okay. But yeah, he's looking so much better. And I actually decided to not put polka dots on all of the other brown. Yeah, I like his freckles, and I like this design around his eyes. It reminds me of a butterfly. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next video, and I'll see you then. Bye bye!